Hello, we now live in the sad reality of you watching me play a video game badly. This is the Retro Tech 120p challenge, and what do you do in this? Well, you go onto Facebook, you find the group, the Retro Tech 100, there are more than that on there, you know, and then you basically join, which is fine if you like talking about old games and stuff, and then what you do is you find the weekly announcement for this game, and you go, I fancy I'm a bit of a Daryl at this game, and I shall have a go. You can have as many goes as you like, but as soon as you press the record button, it's just those 2 credits, and you against the world, my son. You then upload the video, you share it on the group, everyone's happy, except for the people that aren't. I've decided to just sort of not have a practice run on this. I mean, how hard can it be? You just have to dodge bullets. I don't really need to learn complex fighting techniques with this one. But it is a game from 1995. It is by Seibu Kaihatsu. It is a Raiden spin-off. Or Raiden, I think is the way you should say it, isn't it? I don't know. I never got it right. I always used to call him Ryu. But yeah, so Raiden, a great spin-off in the fact that it's exactly the same thing. You're a lone pilot in a spaceship, shooting things. Great spin-off. Yeah, it's playable enough. Yeah, it's not a bullet hell. It comes close to it at times. You just saw me weave between those bullets, but yeah, it's more of a traditional 1942-esque vertically scrolling shoot 'em up, and I'm okay with that. I don't think it was converted to anything else, this one. It might have been. I couldn't see anything. And the only other interesting fact I got about this is that the soundtrack was unlockable in the Japanese version of Raiden DX on the PlayStation 1, and you could replace the entire game's music with the music from this. Why they didn't just add the whole game, I don't know. I mean, it can't take up that much room, this, surely. On a PlayStation 1 CD? Be nice, Seibu Kaihatsu, whoever converted it. So yeah, that's the end of the first level. Let's talk about the other reason why we turn up to my sermons every week, which is to find out the general fact of the week. And what else can I do this week apart from talking about Vipers? Because of course the ship in this is the Viper. Is it the Vic Viper? I think it is. I always get this and Gradius mixed up. I don't know, completely different. Look at this, I'm going up the screen, not across it. Yes, Vipers are I'll try that one again. They're ovoviparous, which means that they give birth to live snakes, which is quite rare, obviously, rather than laying eggs. I can confirm, though, that the baby daddy short-tailed viper snakes, not the best, as they don't go with the mum into the snake maternity ward and hold her tail. You can chase them for years for CSA payments. They ain't going to give it to you. Snakes are bastards, aren't they? Soulless, legless, limbless bastards. But to get to that stage where, you know, the parents aren't talking and using him as a weapon, and the mum snake has regular breakdowns because she can't cope with the baby snake because he's got ADHD and he keeps causing trouble at school. Am I projecting here? The courtship is well, it sounds like it's pure filth. I haven't actually done any more research into the courtship beyond learning these 5 different stages, or the names of which are the trailing approach, which sounds a bit stalkery, but ultimately not as filthy as some of the later ones. Touch mounting, which that's escalated quickly, hasn't it? Tongue flicking, well, you know, you've got to put the groundwork in. Orienteering, I don't know if that means the lady snake's a bit chunky and a bit mountainous, possibly. And the vent press, which is just pure filth. That, you know, if you ever reach the stage where you're comfortable with someone enough to give them a vent press, then more power to you. You know, I'll certainly keep your snaky balls empty. So yeah, that that all just sounds like pure and utter filth. And as I say, I don't want to do any more research into it because it's bound to be disappointing. So what about this game then? Yes, let's talk about this game. I've already told you it's a spin-off of Raiden, which a bit of a lazy spin-off because you just do the same stuff as you would in any scrolling shoot 'em up in that series. But once again, mankind has failed to properly prepare for the future, and as is the nature of all these types of games, they've just sent out one pilot to save the entire universe from an encroaching threat, including spaceships. Apparently, looking at this one, 80,000 times the size of the one we've sent out. You know what, mankind, we deserve to lose. If this is what's going to happen, then why bother even turning up? It's always the same with these games. I mean, there's other sort of genres this affects as well. You know, Contra. Oh, we've got to take on this alien force. Let's just send 2 guys out. I mean, nonsensical, isn't it, really? The one that always got me was Final Fight. Is he's the mayor of the city. His daughter's been kidnapped, and he's going to take a very roundabout way of walking around town to ultimately go and get the bad guy, rather than just heading straight to his house or sending someone else out, maybe Cody, maybe the police, whoever. But no, he goes around for a jaunt around town and beats about 3,000 people up and then goes and beats them up. I don't know. Pointless. Anyway, that is the end of my go. Probably not a particularly good go because, as I said, I went in raw, not playing it before, because how hard could it be, as I said. But that's it for this week. So before I wrap up this week in the main channel, I have got a video coming up on Sequest TSV for the Mega Drive, the Game Boy and the Super Nintendo. But until next time, check out some of the other videos, take part in the challenge, like, subscribe, and K, thanks, bye.